If you're stealthy enough when you track Liliya, you can watch as she enters her camouflage state. Here I took the opportunity to explore the map for like 2 whole minutes, and when I wrapped back around, she was still there lying in wait. Other times you won't get so lucky. Sometimes she'll break camouflage really quickly and begin chasing. It might have something to do with how long you linger near her, whether or not you turn your back. Sometimes I did turn my back, pretending my guard was down, and then she broke camouflage to chase me. I don't know if this was just coincidence. I don't know if she truly has the Weeping Angel style gameplay. I think she's meant to be unpredictable like this, so you can't fully understand the way she works, and the game is forcing us to stay on our toes. The only truly guaranteed way I know of to break her camouflage is to just walk right up to her and, that triggers her trap. She will always pounce you in these circumstances, and when she does, you can break free with a brick or a bottle, the same way you do against a pouncer. And just like a pouncer, Liliya can also wait inside hidespots for you. She also works like a pouncer in that when pouncing you, she can only do so much damage to you before she's forced to get off. On standard difficulty, that's 2 bars of health. Note that when Liliya is actively moving, pinging her shows her specialized red enemy icon, but when she enters camouflage, you lose the ping, and when you ping her again, the ping shows up as a white generic mannequin ping, so you cannot go around pinging every mannequin as an identification mechanism. When chasing, Liliya has very different attacking behavior from all the other Xpop and Prime assets. Most enemies work through movement prediction, so you can run up to them, stop just outside their attack range, and bait out a fast attack from them that way. With Liliya, you cannot do this. She will suck you right into a pounce animation if you get close enough. She uses these pounce animations more than any other mode of attacking, so it's pretty difficult to play against her in very tight spaces. You'll also be hard pressed to bait out even a charge attack from her. She does have one. She does this little roll into a thrust or slash. She also has this weird jump that I've seen only once. I found out that the best way to make her go for normal attacks is when there is a height difference involved. So if you're standing on stairs, it seems like she cannot pounce you. This is also true in PvP, by the way. If you don't want to be charge stabbed by an imposter, you go to a staircase. They can still fast slash you, of course, but you cannot get pulled into the one-shot animation. I'm not saying this is a good strategy, but this is just how it works. You might also be wondering what it means when you hear Liliya's voice in your head. I had a lot of theories. I wondered if it indicates that she's broken camouflage and that she's now on the move. That's not true. I confirmed that her voice would still pop into my head when she was camouflaged. I also wondered if it meant she's tracking me or that she knows where I am, but then I could find that I could hear her in my head when she was patrolling aimlessly around, not directly towards me. I also wondered if only one player in a co-op lobby could hear her at once, but then when I played with Kotzwurst and Bluriate, we confirmed that we were getting simultaneous transmissions from her. I think all we can say is that if you hear Liliya in your head, it means she's nearby. That's the most we can safely assume, because I noticed that when I run very far away from her camouflage position and I go like 2 whole minutes without seeing her, I don't hear her at all for the duration of those 2 minutes. And then in the moments just before she's on me again, that's when I begin to hear her. Also, you'll notice that if you're near enough to be in the same room as her, you'll hear her doubled up, because she actually is speaking out loud like a normal human being, but she is also simultaneously whispering into your head telepathically. Now, if you've read this newly released evidence document, you'll see that Scarfiotti is suggesting to Easterman that Liliya has this kind of omnipotence, this like built-in godlike CCTV. That's why I was wondering if her voice in our head means she knows where you are. But no, I think in gameplay, this lore tidbit translates to Liliya's ability to very freely travel between Xpop insertion gates as a means of reappearing close to you when you've gotten too far away from her. I feel like she does this most consistently in the God Basement if you go there to farm rubies. Fortunately, Liliya's omnipotence doesn't allow her to track you perfectly in the dark like a night hunter or anything like that. Even in broad daylight, if you turn enough corners, she can still lose your trail. But again, she does seem to be a little bit more persistent than other chasers, almost like she's by default in the Enraged Enemies state. Speaking of which, I tested both Enraged Enemies and Don't Make Noise, and because of the unique eyeball effect that these variators apply, this makes the real Liliya very easy to identify. None of the fake mannequins will have this eyeball effect, and even when Liliya camouflages, you can see her bloodied or glowing eyeballs. This will probably get fixed. Remember that everything I'm talking about in this video is based on a beta build, so everything you see and hear right now is subject to change. Also, I thought it might be possible to get really clever with identifying Liliya. I wondered if the gemstone on her chest stays consistent throughout the playthrough of a single trial. That way, if you identified early on that she's imitating an emerald mannequin, for instance, you could know to be wary of all emerald mannequins from there on out. And then by contrast, you could be as comfortable as you wanted around sapphire and ruby mannequins. Sadly, this is not how it works. It seems that every time Liliya exits and re-emerges through an X-pop insertion gate, she can change the gemstone on her chest. In what was originally the 6-minute clip, I saw Liliya change from blue to red to green. That is, from sapphire to ruby to emerald. So Liliya is very smart about it all. She probably keeps one of each color gem in her pocket, and she does a little switcheroo every time she hops in the EIG. Okay, anyways, I think that's all I wanted to verbally explain. Actually, mostly in this video, I wanted to showcase Liliya's animations, and it's probably best if I leave you to that in silence. Also, at the end of the video, you've got art references for Liliya. It's really convenient, actually, since she shares identical models with her mannequins. I just looked at the mannequins. I didn't have to, like, you know, with other enemies, you'd have to constantly stun rig them and then walk around studying their model. So yeah, have fun, guys.
no.
Wait,
I did
what?
a funny clip. Happy out, I did a funny clip.
Yeah? How does it work?
I did a,
Wait.
You guys check it out. Wait, go away, guys, because I think she knows, she's aware of your existence, so she doesn't want to jump me.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah,
crazy.
Obviously, she doesn't.
You know what? I've had enough of you. Hey, thank you. Will she keep doing it? Good kick. Oh. Thank you. Am I gonna die like this? I don't know if it does. Oh, it's finally changed the music. This is good tech, isn't it?
What power feeling?
Dude, usually it's that whoever's chasing turns on the kicker in these sorts of situations. Hello, Bluriate.
This is like fully central.
Oh god.
Is it still the same or?
Merry Christmas,